My beautiful people. We're also here again in Auntie Rima's kitchen. So today it's all about Auntie Rima. So what we're going to do, we're going to be making some Escovitch fish. That's the Jamaican style. This actual recipe came from Spain. And if I am wrong, which I could be, please correct me. Just, you know what to do. Send me a little note, call me on the phone. I am here in Auntie's kitchen, and I heard her sing a song just now. It's called The Closer I Get to You. You know what that song means to me? The closer I get to you in your kitchen is the more food we're going to make. We are at Auntie Rima. Look out for her channel. Auntie Rima is coming with a channel called Auntie Rima's YouTube channel. Look out for it. I'm not going to tell you a whole lot because we got a far way to go, but we're in her kitchen. She was just singing that song, The Closer I Get to You, the more you make me cook. She's gonna give you all of her love inside. You know, in her kitchen. We're not gonna sing no more. So right now what we're doing, we're gonna make a very special dish. We have it a lot in the Caribbean, many different Caribbean, and also in the continent of Africa. They do it a little bit different, but it's actually the same thing. In Africa they like to eat it with fufu, which is a fried fish, and they like to eat it with fufu, which is crushed like mashed potato. Well, they have like crushed yams, and they crush it and have it with sweet potato. And in Jamaica we have this with fried dumpling, or we have it with festival. So right now what I'm doing, I am julienne some of our vegetables, and what we put in there is just carrots and peppers, all the different colored peppers, because it's going to make it look like the color of Jamaica. Then you just throw it in your bowl and you keep cutting, and you just cut right down until you are finished. Alright, sometimes you can cut it big, but depending, you know, if you're cooking just for the family and you don't want to be too over fancy, you could just cut it in any tray you want. Hey, like and share and subscribe. We're in Auntie Rima's kitchen. Oh my word. I gotta tell you something, y'all. I've traveled the world. I'm a traveling chef. And I'm telling you, Auntie Rima did a special. Now, one of my favorites is curry goat. And I tell you, I've been all over the world, but I've never tasted a curry goat so delicious. It was inviting to my palate. It was soft. It was easy. It was easy to digest. Let me tell you something. Yeah, subscribe to Kiss Your Mama's channel so you can learn more about Auntie Rima. Now, when you're finished with all of your peppers, this is what it's going to look like inside. And we're going to saute this just a little bit, and we're going to add it to our fish, just like this. So I don't know which camera you're looking from, but I'm going to try to show you in both cameras what it looks like. Anyhow, let's get on to something else. We are going to cut our, I got a clean cloth. Auntie's so clean. She loves everything to be on point and really nice and clean, because you know when you're eating from others, you got to make sure everything is clean. So now we have some carrots that are already peeled and washed, and what we're going to do, we're going to julienne the carrots. And julienne is basically like a long stick of carrots, and we're going to go ahead and we're going to cut it down. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you want to get it as close to perfect as possible. And when you're using your knife, you want to always tuck your fingers under, because the whole idea, you want to have the back of the knife, it's the back of the knife to the back of your knuckles, because you do not want to cut your finger or your nail. And this is what they're going to look like. Looks like little cigarette sticks or little matches sticks. Okay, and then we're going to go over here and we're going to cut down. Now, like I said, it does not have to be perfect, but you just want to make sure that they're cut small. Okay, and we have this much carrot to go, and we're going to cut all of that now. We're going to put all of it in, and this is what it looks like in our bowl. Look at this, people. Would you look at this? Hey guys, this is just vegetable. We're gonna do our Scotch bonnet pepper next, and then we're gonna do our onions. Hey guys, like, share, and subscribe. I'm in Auntie's Rima kitchen today. Auntie Rima, thank you for having me in your kitchen and our audience. I will show you around in Auntie Rima's kitchen in just 1 minute. So we're gonna put that there. We are finished with this. We're gonna take that and we're gonna keep cleaning because Auntie Rima loves a clean kitchen. Yeah, honey. We need a clean kitchen. And we're just gonna put that there. And these are all the garbage peas. And we're just gonna throw it in there. And then we're gonna cut our Scotch bonnet pepper. But I think what we'll do first is cut our onions so that we can get that out of the way. So I'm going to keep this here just for the trash, and I'm going to move to the back here, and I'm going to get my onions, and we're going to use about 4 onions in this. Now, here's another trick. I don't know if, see, my knife isn't sharp enough, so I'm struggling. But here's another trick that I'm going to show everyone. If you don't want the onions to burn your eyes, do not cut off the bottom, the root. Don't cut this part. If you do, then you're going to be crying a whole lot. I hope you all could hear me out there. I don't have my mic on, but I hope that you can hear me real clearly. So we just peel our onions just like that. And I'm going to use my smaller knife now just to get all of this off. And that's it, just like that. There you go. So, the secret is this. Do not cut this off. If you cut it off, you're going to start crying. Well, that's another tutorial that we'll talk about at another time when we have more time to speak to you about how to cut your onions. There's other ways you could do it too. Some people like to put it in salt water or lukewarm water, or drop it in ice water, cut it in half and put it in lukewarm water, so that you see that there's a milk. I don't know if you could see, there's a milk that comes out of the onion. We want to make sure that that's that strong, potent, I don't know if you can see it, but it's a white liquid that comes out of the onion, and you want to make sure that you don't cut the bottom because you will cry. So let's do this real quick, and we're going to cut our onions really, really fast and easy. We got 2 more to go, but just because we're running out of time, I'm just going to go ahead and show you what I want done, okay? And this is for our Escovitch fish at Auntie Rima's house. Now, we can go this way, but that's not what we want. We're going to cut in half. We're going to go right down. We're going to turn it upside down. And we are going to also, we're going to wash this onion again. Okay? So what we're going to do, we're going to turn our fingers the same way. And we're going to go up and down, up and down. And now I'm going to take this part off just because I'm in a rush and I'm okay. And then we're going to go up. I'm not going fast because I want you to see. When the onion gets like this, it's very hard. So turn it to the side and cut. And cut up and down. There you go. Ooh, I can feel the tears coming on. Okay, and you want to go like this. Now, if you can tip of your knife down and just go back and forth, and then turn your onion to the side, and that's it. That's your onions right there. And we're going to do it again. Okay, now remember, we're moving a little bit fast because we have a time limit. Because we have to be out of here. We have a major event that we're about to go to. So this is what it looks like. Okay? I'm cutting that off. I'm cutting the roots off, which, like I said, you don't have to cut it off, because when you do cut it off, you will tear it. And you want to cut the onions about 1 inch, you know, so you get a nice crunch with it, a nice flavor. You don't want to cut it too thick, and you don't want to saute it too long. You just want to quickly saute it. Just let the heat go through it, and it's going to go with the vinegar and the hot peppers from Jamaica, which is called Scotch bonnet pepper. Look at this, people. Just cut. Okay, and that's it. There's your onions. Now, we're going to get a separate bowl, and we're going to put that in. Just getting a nice, remember I told you I love glass bowls. And then we're going to put a little bit of, I like to put a little salt water on it, and then I rinse it, so that it'll bring down the flavor and the smell of the onions when you put it in the fridge. Okay, so now this is just home cooking right now, and we're just having fun at Auntie Rima's house. And that's your onion. We got 2 more to go, but I'm going to do something else real quick. And now we have our Scotch bonnet pepper straight from Auntie's garden. Look at this, people. This is it, straight from Auntie's garden. And this is how they look in Jamaica. They have one there that is called, it's purple. Oh my Lord, that thing is hot. That thing is hot. Okay, so this is what our, I just washed it. So this is what our peppers look like. So I'm just gonna cut it real small. That's all we're doing. And these are coming straight from Auntie Rima's garden. Look at this. There you go. Ooh-wee, you should smell it. Oh my Lord. Ooh. Ooh, that's strong. Ooh. Let's use a red one. And again, straight from the garden. Now, they were washed already and put there. So be careful if you're not used to this type of chili. Do not use a lot, or you could remove the seeds. You see the seeds in here? You're gonna remove the seeds. Ooh, they smell so good, but it is strong. Okay, and that's it right here. Oh, take out the seeds. Now, the more you take out of the seeds, the less stronger it's going to be. So you want to take out the seeds. And if you're not used to this, please wear your gloves, because this is extremely hot. And do not rub your eyes or your face. So here you go. And this is what it's going to look like. So we're not going to cut too much of this. We're going to put this at the side. As a matter of fact, I'm going to put it right here in our... This is actually a sweet pepper, but I'm going to put it in there, and then I'm going to put it inside of here so we don't confuse it. Ooh, you should smell it. And then just cover it over and give yourself a little wipe up and get rid of these knives, because they are extremely, extremely hot with pepper, spicy. Okay? And these are one of the hottest chilies in the world. So please be careful, because Auntie Rima grows it in her garden. So another pepper that she grows in her garden is the chili peppers. These chili peppers are grown right outside where we're going to take you out there, so that you could actually see Auntie Rima's garden. Look at this. It is hot, honey. It's going to be delicious, but hot. Okay, so we're not going to use this one today. We're going to go ahead and just talk about the Jamaican Scotch bonnet pepper. Now, another thing I want to talk about, there is another pepper in Jamaica and the Caribbean, and it is called a bird pepper. It is very, very small, very potent and pungent. Ooh la la, you don't want to eat that. Hey guys, did I tell you, look out for Auntie Rima's YouTube channel? She's going to be speaking to you about different things that she likes, things that's going to make you happy, and especially Her specialty is food. She's going to be talking about all kinds of food from the Caribbean and what she grew up with. So this is about her, her channel, and her life. And guess what? If you ever need a prayer, you know who to call. Yes, we're not going to call her a preacher. We're going to keep it private. We're going to keep it family. It's Auntie Rima's kitchen. Hey, watch out now. Here she comes. So now we're going to dispose of our garbage, and we're going to put it out, and then we'll be right back. So we did our vegetables. We have our, do you have a fresh garlic? Do you have garlic? Yeah. So now Auntie Rima's going to give me some garlic, and we're going to chop the garlic. Yes, one more. Yeah. So you could, if you don't like to peel garlic, then you don't have to. You could actually get it at the store. And let me teach you something. If you have, you know that it looks like the roll from a toilet paper, but you can get it in the food store, and you just have to roll it, and it'll come right out. And if you don't want that, you could actually just put this in your microwave, and it will slide right out of the skin. Or would I say a shell? Is this a shell or a skin? Like, share, and subscribe. Correct me. I'm ready to be corrected. You know, we're family, so I can talk to you. Hey guys, are you ready for the new channel that's coming on YouTube? I bet you don't remember who's coming. Tell me who it is. Yeah, write me, text me, call me, whatever. Just don't come late for dinner at Auntie Rima's house. Oh yeah, look at this, people. Look, and this is how. And another thing too, if you want to get this off real quick, you could also put it in a little oil on your hand, or you could do a pressing. And you could press down on it with the back of your knife, just like this, and this part of your hand, look right here, and you just press down and give a little power, and there you go. You just need to crush it, and it will come right off. Okay, and this is it. We are talking about fresh food, fresh vegetable, fresh food from Auntie Rima's garden. Look at this. And in the winter, guess what? You might be saying, so what does Auntie Rima does in the winter time? Guess what? This lady's ahead of us. She preserved all of her vegetables. And what she preserve and grow in the summer is what she will use in the winter, because, yes, she lives in a very cold part of the world. Yes, that is Montreal. So anywhere you want us, you call us, and we come and cook for you. Hey, this is your girl, Lisa Brown. Kiss your, Did you forget to kiss your mama, your grandma? Now some people, sometimes they say, well, my mama's not here with me anymore. I said, well, is your grandma, your auntie, or somebody that you love that cooks for you? That's who you can get all the love from. So these are the garlics that I'm going to use. So instead, I'm not going to mince the garlic. I'm going to slice the garlic, because we want to give it a nice presentation and a crunch. So you just turn it on the side, and you could do Juliane also. Now, just like that. Or you could do it, now there's two ways you could do it. Just like this. Or this is Juliane, this is slice, okay? So when you do it slice, it just looks better, but they're both the same thing. There's no difference. You know, chefs come on here and they tell you all kind of fancy stuff to confuse you. When you're cooking, you gotta keep it simple. Do not add too much heavy words and confuse your tongue and confuse the dish. Just be easy. Just be simple, and make sure that whatever you're cooking, you're having a good time. Because food is love, and love is food, and it's to get to the heart, the soul of each and every one of you. And this is what our garlic looks like. Now we're going to take our garlic, and we are going to add it to our onions, okay? And that's it with our garlic. Now we will cut up some more later. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to keep this garlic right there. So that means that I will remember, because sometimes I become so busy I can't remember some of these good old stuff that I got to do. Ooh, I don't want to say, but I think old age is catching up. Girl, the older I get, the sexier I become. What about you? Tell me how you feel. What about you guys out there? They say that men are the better chef than women. Is that true? Like, share, and subscribe. Tell me your feelings. You know what I mean? So around the world we go, we are going to be cooking all types of cuisine, all types of Caribbean food, African food, and anywhere that makes you feel happy, whatever kind of food, we are going to be cooking. Hey guys, we have come to the end of the cutting of our vegetables.